Turtle Rock, the first map between the two. If you guys were watching already the upper bracket, it was Lyn versus Lawlight in quite the epic encounter, I want to say. Where Lawlight here, somewhat surprisingly, didn't play Talons, but rather played Bears. And played Bears as well on Twisted. So I wonder now, in the meta of Elf versus Orc, might Bears look better? Because honestly, especially against Lyn, I feel like the Talon strat doesn't look that good anymore. Unless it's played by Colorful. For some reason, Colorful, in my opinion, is the god of Talons against Orc. But everyone else, I feel like Lyn will outplay. And yeah, here on Turtle Rock, Lawlight played Bears and won with the Bears. Both first heroes here creeping up for level 2 at the start. Being blessed with the rings. Good for the Demon Hunter. Not so amazing for the Blade, I would say. And I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this production tab. And I think Lyn also wants to figure out what's going on. He's got a scout peon still alive. I like that he didn't sacrifice it too recklessly. And the Demon are now going for the first bigger camp. Oh, Staff on the Blade Master. He's going to cancel the shot and be very annoying into the Night Elf main base. Demon Hunter got the creep though. Claws +8 and Circlet. This demon is now really, really strong. And I would say this is a pretty solid start so far for Kaho. Oh, got that archer actually somehow, despite no dust. And we do have a Hunter's Hall coming, by the way. I wonder if Lyn reads it. The advantage for Orc is that there's one build which works against both strats. If you go Raider Walker, that's good against Talons and good against Bears at the same time, with the Shadow Hunter second. So I think it's not even that crucial for Orc to get the perfect scout off. You don't really play Shaman unless you're against a Keeper. Of course, Shaman would be very bad against Bears later on. But here, I'm very much expecting Horn Totem, Walkers, Bestiary, and Shadow Hunter. And Kaho is following the trend, like Lawlight did 2 days ago, I think it was. Kaho here also going for the Bears once more. Peon Scout to confirm. Sees the Hunter's Hall. Actually doesn't have to be Bears. It could also be Dryads. Lyn has to get ready for both possibilities. Demano is creeping amazingly. Oh my god, level 3 already. With amazing items. Kaho has one hell of a start here, I would say. Blade Master. Creeping the red camp here sneakily. If Lyn was found here during nighttime, that would be scary. But he is not found. Gonna pick up the big item, and it is Lion Horn. That's pretty good. Orc units normally have a lot of HP, but not that much armor. So, this bonus armor is actually quite nice to have. Blade in the main. Oh, can we look for a lore cancel here, maybe? He's got a Telestaff to get out. And a Windwalk. Quick reactions. But it's still unclear whether we're gonna see tier 3 for Bears or not. But the Blade is sticking around, wants to confirm, and will indeed see that tier 3 is coming. And a strong Demon Hunter is supposed to buy the time, create the space needed to get to Bears, which does of course take a while. Oh, Blade. Allowed to just get the steal! Kaho without a dust. Wow, that seemed really greedy. Why didn't he just go to the shop to get the dust? What? Oh, that's a big steal. That's a huge steal. He's got a Telestaff if he needs. Yep. Nice surround by Kaho, but the staff gets him out of there. Stole the experience that cost so much time as well. The Keeper is still on level 1 with 0 experience. Great punish by Lyn. And honestly, pretty sloppy by Kaho. Not. And the Blade was just in his main base. The Blade was just in his main, and he saw him go to Windwalk, and he still didn't cover that option. of there being a steal possibly. That was a big mistake, honestly. The shop was right there. He could have gotten a dust. I'm sorry that I'm getting hung up on this, but this is a really big deal, man. It was also a big heal potion. Big heal potion and... Oh my, not again. Not again. Not again. Oh! Oh my god, he does it again. Second steal. He might die for this, though. Then again, he's got a heal pot. Maybe not. Holy shit, I think this game's over. That is 2 insane steals back to back. He got the item again, by the way. Ah, and the keeper. Yeah, this game's over. GG. Go next. Shame for Kaho, dude. This was a great early game for him. But did not respect the Blade Master steals. Shadow Hunter level 3 in the meantime. Getting ready to expand. Passion says Orc is still funny to watch. Yeah, and Night Elves are funny that they don't buy a dust, bro. Especially when there's a shop right there. Come on. Just buy a dust and you can avoid 2 catastrophes. Don't be like that. It was just Kaho's fault. Throwing away a great early game. Now Lin is looking fantastic. Blade already level 4. That's crazy. Well, that's what you get from all the steals and hero kills. Lin isn't even waiting for his expansion to finish. He's just gonna push on. This fight could perhaps win the game for him already. Kaho has good units, but not that many. 40 supply only with Lin already on 50. Lin can fall back, get the next heal scroll if he wants. Kaho's gonna try to play this one out. If his expansion finishes, if he has the time to mine from it, build the big army, get the insane hero levels, this game could perhaps still be his. But of course right now, he is very far behind. Lin has 2 heal scrolls already, going for the next big consumable. I like how Kaho now has the dust. Unfortunately, that is 5 minutes late. Something to learn from, perhaps, for the rest of the series. It's gonna be a long series here, of course. Best of 5. 2 best of 5s today. And then catches a straggler. That's a GNL bear for free. Doesn't even waste the disenchant. I like that. Kaho is going for the counterattack against Lin's expansion, but this is gonna be expensive. There's gonna be a lot of Moonwells going down, and this exchange is probably gonna favor Lin. Resource-wise, Lin, even if you lose the expansion, could just re-expand right after. Smart movement by Lin, getting ready to punish Night of Aggression right away. Only thing missing here for Lin is Pillage, but doesn't need it that badly. And that's the shop gone. 4 Moonwells destroyed. And that also means minimal healing if Kaho TP's home. Which now he is doing. 18 supply lead for Lin. Kaho living on the prayer. He's remaking Moonwells at the expansion. That's an easy devour. There goes 1 bear. All of a sudden we only have 1 left. Man is surrounded. There's a staff for him. Oh, doesn't teleport him far, though. And snare again. The demon is dead, and I think it's time to say GG. Lin with the 1-0. Great play by him. I would say the early game here went to Kaho, but Lin then with Blade Master in the mid-game masterclass. And Kaho just being complacent, honestly. Especially when you go for these big creep camps. And he saw the Blade Master right before going into Windwalk. I mean, it was a very simple mistake to avoid. Just get a dust. Kaho, just get a dust. I imagine on the following maps, he's going to be paying closer attention to that one. As now Lin is up 1-0 and will be going on to map 2 shortly. Concealed Hill is the loser's pick choice for Kaho. The two have met quite a bit as of late, by the way. In 2023, they've had 6 encounters, and it's been 4-2 in favor of Lin, with the most recent match having been in TP League, actually. TP League July. Semi-final that went to Kaho back then. Let's see what we get now. Map number 2. And yes, I shall pay out the predictions. Guys, don't worry. This is a very difficult map for Demon Hunter creeping, which makes it a very difficult map for bears, I think. In my opinion, if you want to play bears, you need to have a strong Demon Hunter in the mid-game. And, yeah, on this map, I would, for that reason, rather expect a keeper. Keeper hunts! Although that seems to be falling a bit out of favor lately. And that alphabet has many different strategies to choose from. Talons, bears, keeper hunts expo, even mass dryads is sometimes seen. With bears perhaps being the most flavor of the month thing at the moment. Again, I come back to Lawlight 2 days ago, who displayed this very, very impressively. Beating Lin in the best of 3, throwing him down into the lower bracket in the first place. But here, it is going to be no Demon Hunter. It's a keeper, which most likely means hunts. Or it could be the Dryad Alchemist stuff. But, yeah. I feel like I rarely see Dryads win against Orc. We'll see. Lin is also going to want to figure out quickly what's going on. He's going with 0 creeping on the blade, keeping the TP, rushing across the map right away to borrow tech. So a bunch of grunts early, skipping the shop for a while. There's also kind of a new schoolish Orc build. Sell the TP, get the circlet. If a shop is on the way, you sell the TP. If there's no shop on the way, you keep the TP. Seems to be the credo with this build. Oh, and there we go. This time we have a dust early. Alright. Kaho has suffered enough at the hands of the blade. Or rather, at his katana. Kaho is holding the skill point in case he needs entangle against the grunts. And that's going to keep the grunts on his side of the map. He's going to have 3, maybe even 4 grunts out early. And with this many grunts, the Orc, if he's left alone for a while, can creep the natural very easily. Also, the grunts can go for the green camp, creep that, then heal at the fountain, if the Blade Master is creating space across the map, that is. Which currently he is. Kaho's trying to shake the blade that's trailing him. Last hits here are a big deal. We saw earlier how important last hit steals are. Back in the day, for 2010, we always saw Blade Masters being very successful in stealing last hits. I feel like that's also something that players have gotten way better at counter-playing over the years. As with so many things. Keeper will finally get level 2 here. There's the dust. Using it. Oh, nice entangle. Alright, well done. Kaho here with the execute looking better. Mantle is still stolen away the blade. Nicely done by Lin. Stood right on top of the creep. Even if the creep died, he could pick up the item. And that he did. Telly staff now on the blade as well. And now Lin could creep the natural if he wants. He could send the grunts north. Creep the natty. 4 grunts already. Pretty strong. I feel like Lin is missing an opportunity. But I guess he doesn't have heal salves, so going for a bigger camp, maybe a bit too bold. And all of a sudden the Keeper is almost level 3 already. He's gonna get it from this camp. And we have the lures again. 1,500 second lures. And there's 2 sentries on the Keeper. Why didn't he drop... What? Why didn't he drop that sentry before? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're going bears again. They were saving a lot of gold on salves, by the way. Until the shadow came out. Never got the salves. Ooh, nice serpent ward. To scout the night elf approaching. But the Keeper is very strong right now. There's not really any way that Lin can fight the Keeper head on right now. Kaho is trying to take creeps away from the Orc. I would love to see some more Wisps scouting. Because right now, Keeper is already level 3. Him creeping isn't the most efficient usage of his time. The best thing he could do is kill grunts right here. So Kaho, he got a good level 3 Keeper. But again, in terms of map efficiency, well, tell you what, he's also taking camps away from Lin, so that's pretty good. Just not perfect, I suppose. Blade Master would love to steal this creep. Don't think he's going to be allowed to. He's going to force some reveal, he's going to force some entangle. Demon Hunter gets the 1 of mana steal. That could be very nice to quickly drain the Shadow Hunter. Oh, Lin did go Shaman this time, by the way. Yeah, I suppose against Keeper that makes sense. Yeah, Shaman will fall off heavily against Bears later. They're good against the Rejuve, of course, with Purge, but you don't have Spirit Link, and you don't have good magic damage that the Walkers normally provide. Kaho with an opportunity here to go for a big play. He could find the cancel against the Orc expansion. And indeed, he will do exactly that. Alright, first really big move for Kaho. Against Bears, you need to be 2 base if you're the Orc at some point. You need more income fighting up against tier 3. Walsung battle drums here found from the red camp. That also seems pretty unlucky. And Kaho seems to be in the lead right here. Kaho looking to become aggressive against the Orc main base. Against burrows it can be tough, but reinforced defenses is far from finished. I wonder if the War Mill for Lin is perhaps a bit too late. Lin getting ready for the base race. No pillage though, no reinforced defenses. Alright, this now gets hectic. And without reinforced, these boards are going down quick. Seems to me like Kaho has a favorable end here, but he's gonna TP home. Doesn't want to lose more Moonwells. There was 2 Moonwells versus 2 burrows. Or was it 1 moonwell? Perhaps it was just 1 moonwell.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
But as there is no orc expansion, Kaho is in the lead right here. There's no abolished magic yet. Seems like against the mirror image, you do want that. What's holding Kaho back here is his army composition. 3 huntresses still in the mix, which are now in the late game. Not very good. Not very good at all. And this is a big camp here for Lin. Would love to get a level 4 Shadow Hunter to have level 2 in both skills. Back to the fountain. Great scouting, always with the Wand of Illusion, by the way. Ooh, and that's a good item. Scourge Bone Chimes for the Orc. Lin has been seemingly quite broke this whole time. Still not up at 50 supply. Kaho at 52 already. Denies the archer for that reason. And now Kaho can pump out upgrades. Could easily get to 1-1, maybe 2-2. Sitting here at 50, this is the perfect time to do it. He's got a scout in the north, seeing that Lin still has no expansion anywhere close. Lin would love to find some stragglers. And the hunter here getting a very important level up for 3. Oh, Talisman of Evasion. That's actually so good for him with this skill build. This would be a hard fight for Lin to take. He's gonna try to take it though. Love damage on the Demon Hunter right away. He is heavily surrounded. But the armor and the evasion is helping him a ton as well. Can't be staffed! He wasn't snared! Wait, the staff was on cooldown anyways. Wait, what? Kaho didn't even reserve the staff for the Demon Hunter. That seemed very scary. Very risky. So even without an ensnare lock, he still would have died. Oh, the demon falls. Perhaps feeling a bit too tanky with these items. The demon dead. This is a hard fight to take. And, well, I guess Lin didn't need an expansion this game, did he? Finding a lot of kills. Lin's also going to lose a bit in exchange. Later than grunts, first and foremost. Keep it level 4.8. I think he should retrain, especially when he's level 5. The level 3 Thorns Aura is crazy. This game is still not over. The Dryads, of course, suffering against the Serpent Wards. It's gonna be one more, almost going down. The armor upgrades here, working out nicely. Back to the fountain we go. He's trying to get as much out of this push as he can until the Demon Hunter's back, which is going to be very soon, actually. Oh, it seems like that Kodo's going to go down. Nothing to save it, really. Gonna exchange it for one Dryad. Oh my god, the Dryad. Are you serious? The Dryad gets away. Oh my lord. That Dryad has seen some stuff. Shaman count, by the way, seems to be a bit too high, eh? 6 Shaman. That is definitely too high. And now Keeper level 5. Do we retrain? I would retrain. Thorns Aura all day, baby. Yeah, level 3 Shaman. I mean, level 3 Treants, excuse me. That's where the Shaman will come in handy. We have a ton of Purge. Keeper, wait! Keeper doesn't have a TP. Oh my god. Kaho, is he gonna lose the second hero unnecessarily? No way. Purge and Ensnare over and over. Late Master's trying to get the kill, and he goes down. Dude, Kaho Again, seems to be in a good position. And then he loses the keeper. Well, the hero, I should say. Demon 4, keeper now. This time with the info potion. He's completely out of mana, by the way. He can't even mana burn anymore. Supply is still fairly even, but we have more ensnares flying, more kills possibly going Lin's way. He could purge more. Yeah, he's got an endless amount of purge with all these shamans. Oh, when Kaho went to the fountain, he felt safe, and I don't blame him. But Lin really, really smartly giving the fountain to Kaho, setting up a trap, expecting Kaho to not have a TP for backup. And indeed, Kaho was greedy, didn't go for a TP. Thought himself safe at the fountain, but that's when Lin smartly springs the trap. Despite his orcish appearance, Lin here playing very smartly in a game that was looking good for Kaho for a long time. Some small mistakes. Mismanaging the staff, overexposing the Demon Hunter, missing the TP. Couple of small mistakes by Kaho that quickly cost you the game against the Orc God Gamer. With that, we have Lin up 2-0 pretty quickly as we move to Twisted Meadows next. Man, we're not even 30 minutes into this series, and already Lin is on match point. Kaho facing elimination. Alright, Kaho seems to be very much fond of the new bear playstyle against Orc. And this map right here was one of the first ones where the elves really busted out this playstyle. Twisted Meadows. Kaho and Lin spawning close to the Merc camp, but Kaho is not going for the Merc creep. Deems that too dangerous. Instead going for the green. And with the green, that most likely means he's gonna go Keeper instead of Demon Hunter then. Is usually what we see. Thank you, by the way, Lemes with the resub, Jerakabaka with the resub, and Bidu with the raid, my man. Thank you. Okay, it is the Keeper. That might mean more expansion heavy play, although it could still be bears, like we saw a moment ago. Wait, did I start a new prediction? Not yet. Okay. New prediction is up now. Gamba Gamba. Go go.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Then, by the way, going for a fast shot build, was hoping to play a speed scroll harass here, possibly. So Kaho, very wise in his decision not to go for the Merc camp, but rather take the safe green here, against which Lin shouldn't be able to do much, really. Oh, entangle first. That's gonna make creeping level 2 not so easy. Can the blade come here in time to get the last hit steal? Oh, this is crucial seconds, dude. This is gonna determine the early game. Oh, he gets it last second. Are you serious? And almost the null as well. Damn, dude. Lin's last hit steals this series out of control. And how is the Keeper now gonna get level 2? The little green camp won't even be enough. Oh, dude. That was like 1 second. That was just 1 second too slow. Or just fast enough, depending on your perspective. And that puts Lin in a phenomenal spot. Ooh, this is so bad for the Keeper. Like, normally, in this kind of a game, you know, when you're stuck on Entangle, once you have a couple of Huntresses, you can still creep, you know? You get 2 hunts, 3 hunts, you can take the greens, get level 2, get the treants. You have protection with Entangle, you can go for more camps. But without hunts, this is so hard, man. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this green camp won't be enough for 2 on the keeper. Oh my god, the blade gets that one as well. Wow. This is a brutal devastation here that Lin is presenting. Enormous lead for Lin. Alright, Hunter's Hall into Bears once more. I like the Wisp here trying to expand. Kaho has to take some risks after this terrible early game. And if Lin doesn't scout this properly, this could work maybe. But the blade is right here again. Lin is all over Kaho here on map 3. That's level 2 already. Yikes. And the expansion is prevented for a good while. Map 2 was really close. Map 2 could have gone to Kaho. Couple of mechanical mistakes, I suppose, that cost Kaho there. But map 1 and 3, Lin is in absolute control. This is godlike Blade Master play that we're seeing from Lin today. 99.9% chance that Lin will eliminate Kaho today and survive and fight on in the lower bracket. Unless Kaho has the most insane comebacks in Warcraft 3 history. Oh, could kill him here maybe, with a surround. Well, actually there's a TP, so kill will not occur. Then opting again for a tier 2 expansion. In a big map like this one's hard to scout, hard to cancel. Lots of rings for Lin is, I actually would say, against bears, this is pretty good. The blade is going to be standing in the front line, tanking damage. And there's always around. Really perfect Blade Master. Not only the steals and the kills and the expansion cancel, but also the intel here that he gains makes everything that he's doing with the Shadowhunter super safe. He can play somewhat greedily, taking big camps, trying to expand, all that. Now Lin is going for the strike. Perhaps the GG moment. Master Bears are not ready yet. I'm gonna find some pickoffs here. I would love to see. Would love to see him go for the red camp snipe here. There are of course still tons of creeps on the map, as is always the case on Twisted. You know, the expansion is almost done. Lin is somewhat lacking in levels, though. Blade still only 2, same for the Shadow. About to get a crucial level up here now to 3. Oh, and that is enough to pull trigger, apparently. And was just waiting for the level 3, finds an ensnare. Lin gonna commit to a fight here, perhaps, and find some kills. Remember, he has the TP to get out of dodge if things get hairy. And Lin's been playing a lot of pressure attempts against the main base today. That also makes a lot of sense. Can force the TP from the elf, force him to return home by time for the expansion. He's doing the smart. Here's the TP. Then gonna counter TP right away. Ideally, he would love to get a Devour here. But Kodo, I think, was still in the main base or something. And now back at home. This is also pretty cool. Back at home, Lin has 2 big camps to creep. The lab and the Merc camp. Still close by. And the green is also there. Oh, this is super sick. Lin can creep now. Continue to do leveling here. And stay close to his expansion at the same time. Finally, level 3 on the Demon Hunter, who has Evasion and double Talisman. If it's stacked, that would be kind of sick. But it does not stack. We tested this out a couple of weeks ago. If you have Talisman, it overrides the Evasion if it's better than Evasion. So Talisman overrides level 1 Evasion, and you have 15% chance. Level 2, it doesn't. Which means that, you know, almost always is better to sell it if you have Evasion. Alright, big red camp. What do we get? Spell Shield. If it blocks an Ensnare, that's kind of good, I guess. Can it block an Ensnare? Oh, no, it can't. Never mind. Block a Hex. So that's actually pretty bad. Alright, here we go. Then looking for a few catches. Ensnare and Speed Scroll. Kodo's marching forward, get 1 Devour right away. Nice control on the Raiders, by the way. Using them to find the nets. Controlling the bears over and over, healing them as much as possible with a Shadow. And that's 1 bear killed, 2 devoured, and an absolute clinic by Lin. Holy hell, this was about as clean and impressive as it gets. Lin with a super... what's the right word?